Tonight's game of Trash Panda versus what's the other team again? Nevermore, isn't it? Yeah, Nevermore. First map will be played on Lijiang Tower. I'm joined tonight by Antiopipi, who is the coach of Trash Panda. Would you like to tell us about yourself? I see you're a man of swinging. Not bad. A lot higher than mine. Looks like the lineup tonight so far. We have on Trash Pandas. We have Alex playing Wrecking Ball, Abuti playing Mercy, Shadow playing Moira. Watch that one. He's a DPS Moira. Jenny, she's a very good tank. She's playing Reinhardt. Killer's playing Soldier, and Jax playing Mei. And then we've got Orisa, Mercy, Moira, Tracer, Junk, and Sim. Nice push. Looks like they're going for a right side. Looks like the Wrecking Ball's going to attempt for some boops, but there are people behind him. Is that Lucio? No, it's a Tracer that's gone to the back. The fight's kicked off on point. Panda has been stunned. Well, at the moment the fight's going in. So they've took the point already. That's a nice, easy start, Cap. They didn't want to fight on the point, apparently, the other team. They wanted to fight just on the outskirts. It's interesting seeing Orisa run at the moment, considering not many people playing her. Ah, it's a lovely pick by the Junk there, though. But unfortunately, he got bored off by the Mei. Oh, they got the res off. Also a Zarya in the back line. That doesn't help. The back line is no longer. I'd advise him to get out. That's a lost fight for Trash Panda in that case. Looks like the first fight's going to go to Nevermore, and they're rocking 4 ults to Trash Panda's 1. Who is this? Oh, it's Tracer is going for the flank. Can you see this? This beautiful flank right now. She's right behind. Shadow just looked and missed her. Oh, the entire team are behind. Straight for a pulse bomb on the Soldier. Oh, I would have gone for a more higher target. Did straight down on the res. The res got cancelled in a way. You're now without a support. As Wrecking Ball's pushing the point on his own. Oh, beautiful shatter. Beautiful shatter. That's... Yeah, if they focus, they can get this. Azaria's down. Mercy's getting a res off, though, on the Orisa. Orisa's up. Oh, Orisa's dropped bongos. They've took the Reinhardt. They've not focused the bongos, which is quite interesting. I personally would focus the bongos, but... Yes, I understand. Oh, Riptire's coming in. Will Riptire pick off? Riptire has picked off a double kill, taking out the Mei and the Moira. Now it's a very... Oh, we've... Oh, beautiful, beautiful. The Tracer won't be building out this fight at the moment. Neither will Junkrat. Oh, Trez. The res on the Tracer. Oh, we got a Soldier's ult coming in, but unfortunately there is an Orisa barrier. But oh, there's a lovely Mei freeze. And now a Moira, a DPS Moira to be exact. Will she escape point or will she stay and fight? She stayed and fight and she died. Oh, Junkrat Junkrat there was tempted. It looks like Wrecking Ball's going to attempt to deal with this Junkrat. Oh, they're getting the res off. Yeah, maybe 4. Mercy also will more than likely have her ult in this fight. They've popped. They've popped ult first. Who got caught in the grab? Three people caught in the grab. I feel like this might be a lost fight for the Trash Pandas. It sure looks like it'll be that way. Depends if Wrecking Ball here can keep the point going, keep the ticks. Yes, that's gonna. Someone needs to touch. Moira touched. Oh, there's no touch. Unfortunately for Trash Panda, they were unable to win this round. But they still have a chance to bring it back in the next one. It is, yeah. Oh, I'm seeing the change from Wrecking Ball to Hog. That's an interesting one. I personally prefer to play Wrecking Ball on this map and Hog on the previous map. No change. Oh yes. 3 shots the Hog can take out that shield. 4 shots he can take out a Reinhardt shield at the moment. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's a nice place to have a first fight. Let's have a look on that. Oh, nice wall May there. Will Alex get the nice hook on the Zarya? Didn't go for the hook. Oh, he missed this hook, but May has dealt with the Zarya by freezing. Oh, a lovely pick from Jenny there. Appears that Mercy and Tracer are on the outside of the point right now. Oh, she's got back to safety. Oh, is he going for a hook off map? May wall was just slightly overextended there. I think she would have got a lovely wall if she could have got it a bit more to the right. Oh. That bongo is going to massively change this fight. That's followed by a Moira ult. Oh, but May has got... She's picked up 3 in that thing, but no one there to capitalise on it. They are staggered now without a Mercy. It appears that Alex is trying to go for a hook. Or Aches, I don't actually know. Panda Aches. So... At the moment, it's a 3v5. 3v3 on the point. Oh, 2. Oh, but they've got the Reinhardt and the Mercy. Definitely. But it is a 3v3 on the ult to counter me, and it looks like we'll also be picking up a Mercy ult soon off this team, but the other team are very close to having all 6 ults ready for the next fight, which, if it's the last fight, I'm sure they'll probably try and pop them all. It could win it in one ult, yeah. Well, at the moment they're doing a two-prong attack on them. They've got Mercy and Diva fighting from behind, while Reinhardt has just perished. Yes, Diva ult would be quite nice. Yeah, as you see it, it appears that the Nevermore's popped all 6 ults in that fight. And they take the first game. On to the next game, which is Blizzworld, I believe. Shadow with play of the game, with his DPS Moira.
Surrender to my will. To be expected.
So, any subs coming in on this one? Or is it going to be the same people?
From Trash Pandas. I'd have to double check on that.
It's nice to be staying up till 3 o'clock in the morning to watch your team play.
As a jungler, I saw the Overwatch there, and they backed up the Orisa really well. I think there was only a few moments where the Orisa was left alone. They managed to site protect, signal protection, and used especially the last bomb W to good effect. In close quarters, it's like Junk is always a good pick.
Definitely. Junk is a very powerful character against tanks. Junk and Reaper, two characters that shield tanks will rather yeet themselves off the cliff, as you would say, than play against. Just get some.
Interesting to see how map 2 holds up. Seems like how there's the actual fixtures.
I believe that
They did have, I think they had they did win engagements. They just didn't hold a point long enough to get any real value in the first set in. So Nevermore just got a bit knocked out of their ways. It was close and tough. I think if they can get the junk out of the fight and also shut down the flanks on their back line, I think there's every chance on map 2
take it back.
they can claim that back, and it's first to 3, so there's still plenty of time. Nevermore, they started really strongly. They won yesterday, I believe, by beating Fury 3-0, and they have potential, I think, to be at least top 3 contenders.
Top 3, you think? Didn't
By the end of the season.
Trash Panda also beat their first game this season? Did they not?
They did. They won 3-0 too. Some very they played really well against them teams that were really efficient. I think they're over.
You think that
I think they're over.
both teams
Especially,
here have a high chance of winning this season?
I think both teams will probably be quite comfortably.
Top
I'd say
top of the table.
a top 5. I'd say top 5 at the very least. If Trash Pandas can pick up 1 or 2 results, I think
At
they could maybe encroach into the top 3 as well. Nevermore, I'd be expecting if they keep up the form to maybe pushing Deathwatch, as Deathwatch have a very good roster also.
at the moment, the predictions on the Discord are that Trash Pandas are the favourite at the moment, followed by Deathwatch. and then SYK Gaming.
They do game. SYK Game are a very interesting team. They have plenty of potential. They've got plenty of potential, I believe. I don't think they managed to play their first game,
No,
but like
they did play their first game. They won.
oh, they did, didn't they? 3-1
Yeah,
against
they won it 3-1 against
yeah,
Raptor Rebels.
Rebel Raptors. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking of someone else.
Ah, Blizz World, lovely map. That opening video that you see right there, the dwarven smith, the paladin, the wizard, and the elven ranger.
Little Easter egg as well. Lost and Found like from the from the Super Nintendo and
Yeah,
PlayStation game, which I remember playing quite a lot when I was younger.
yeah, you actually played that game, did you? I have not played it. 100 honesty, Overwatch is my first Blizzard game that I've played. Not really played Diablo and Starforge, is it? I played a little bit of Hearthstone, which Blizzworld again has Hearthstone references in it. The first spawn room is literally the Hearthstone Tavern, where you play the game, where it's based in. So they're going to run a Mayhem. Mama Mayhem here is running a sim on defense. She's got them set up in interesting places, all on the right side. So if the enemy team see these, they will probably
But
either avoid them or go left.
it's interesting they're playing the Devilish Shield. It could work, but like if Lucio goes down, there's going to be no mobility. So they've got to make sure that they protect their support lane. So they can like that's the best part about the Devilish Shield.
I feel
Good thing about the Devilish Shield.
my biggest flaw at the moment for Trash Pandas is they're lacking a hit scan, and the enemy team are running a Pharah. But luckily, the Mercy's not pocketing the Pharah, so she's not going to be too much of a problem. But she will be a problem if not dealt with as soon as possible.
I think like they used to say, safe against fury without the power. It's like advanced Diva cause a lot of problems.
Oh, Junkrat.
And especially if you've got like a tank that like you need to shut it down fast and swing.
Are they going
You
to?
can swing a team fight, really swing through it. I believe they're probably yep.
No, they're going. Mana switch to soldier. Very nice.
Do a stagger in, like it might be a case of back up once I regroup. Like they might be able to, and I might be able to get a
Oh,
hit before they do. That's some staggering ability.
yeah. Team fights.
Really like controlling the game. It's like damage boosting is like key DPS really. Yeah, it's something if they can shut down the Mercy, if they can take down the Mercy, then it's going to make my day better.
Yeah,
Those 6 ults are too fast.
6 ults on the enemy team. I
Those 6
feel.
ults are too fast.
Yeah, I feel like most of these team fights are going to either fall in favour of the one team. Baptiste is a very powerful character at the moment. His immortality, unfortunately for Moira, that's what just went up the moment she popped her ult, which meant she couldn't get any advantage out of it. Which, admittedly, that's a very good play on Nevermore stuff.
Yet again, getting great value.
Oh, it looks like Farah's going to go for a Justice here. You reckon she would use it? No.
If you sat in bongo again, but there is a stone
Yeah, they were double damage boosting them then though. They are running a Mercy ult, which was damage boosting as well as the bongo, so the damage was very powerful. Which I presume they all stack. Ooh, they're not in a situation at the moment that it's going to be beneficial for them, because if they pick people off right now, they will be spawning behind them. Their best bet would be to back off and fight. I feel like Farah now is killed herself so she can get behind them easily and get a beautiful justice, but it appears that they've already won that part of the fight. Every time I feel like Farah's going to pop her ult, they finish the fight.
They've got two very explosive ultimates. I think if they're utilised well, they can get as many skulls out. They could get a pick in the middle. They could get a kill.
Definitely.
Maybe they'll try and come around and use their ult.
Farah has some very well tracked shots by the looks of it. Clearly knows what she's doing when it comes to Farah, or he. Not sure the person who's playing it. Like, it's constantly keeping an eye on where the threat is for her. So like, he's constantly targeting the Moiras at the moment that I'm seeing, and the hit scan Bastion. So I presume this is very hard for you to be non-biased, as I'm 95% sure you want Trash Pandas to win this game.
It's interesting to see. I think both teams are strong, and I think it's games like this where you can where teams really push to their limits, and where you can see what moves make most teams, where what could change it. They are trying to counter, which is a good point. Um, and I believe that it is
Interesting run with Bastion on attack.
it's a very powerful pick on Merlin.
So with one dive tank for Winston, so he shall be targeting the backline. That feels like Diva and Genji are good friends, saying hello to each other.
Mercy and the Orisa have really held control of the game. They've never really got to put that much pressure on Winston.
Like the 5 stack going underground.
They've really controlled the game as they can.
Oh. Oh, that's a beautiful nade. Nana nade there went off, popped off. It looks like Mercy's decided she wants to pull out her pistol in this fight. Unfortunately, that wasn't a one fight, and now in my eyes, I would swap round and try and... Would you run the same strategy again, or would you attempt a different way, or...
If they are going to run a similar strategy, I would change position. I also think that they might have to go for something more mobility. It looks like they've gone for something which has more quite more jump. I think it can work, and maybe with them using well stick better, they can maybe switch to Bastion when they stop the attack.
So,
Very good blue group. Good support from Mercy.
Winston's up on the high ground looking for his targets. Do you think he'll dive on the Winston? No, he's gone to dive on the Orisa. I meant to say, do you think he'll dive on the Diva? Oh, unlucky for that. That Farah... Winston kept jumping into her face and caused her to kill herself. Will Mercy get the res? Mercy's going for the res. Oh, she gets the res.
Dropped out.
Far.
They can do it again. One second. They just don't get the good start. Dead. 226. And they stagger line.
They took out the bongo today.
Backline dead near top mid right now. Russo's really putting pressure on them.
Oh, there's a Nano Genji blade coming down with a Diva Bomb and a hammer down. That is a lot of ults just popped off.
Managed to stagger Nevermore managed to stagger them.
Oh, they've managed to hold that. That is a beautiful hold.
Really nice.
They have a minute left. And it looks like 4 of them are going to engage without their tanks. Oh, here comes the tanks at the rear.
Going for this though, going for a super set.
A lovely Riptire right now would be beautiful. I see the one problem with when Winston keeps diving in, no one's diving in to help with him, so he's being set on his own. All that Riptire work's just got set off and reset. He appears to be asleep down there. Oh, I'm sure they can. I feel like I spoke too soon on that one. It's on to the game 3 at the moment with a 2-0 advantage to Nevermore. If Nevermore win the next game, that's this game over, and Nevermore would have gained, is it 4 points? No, 6.
6.
Uh,
It's like after this trash man has been nearly one left.
To see justice done is its
Hmm.
own reward.
what is the next map?
Is that Junk Town? Should be very interesting.
I believe it is Junktown.
Horizon in the comments. I'm thinking, hey, it's not the one.
Ooh, Horizon. I do like Horizon. It is one of my favourite maps.
It's a bad rep, but I always have enjoyed Horizon. It's always there.
See, the vital thing here is they need to shut down the Orisa on the enemy team. They can pick up some counters for the Orisa. Maybear is a very good Orisa. I've played with her before on Orisa. Wait, no, Maybear's not the Orisa. Who's the Orisa?
Mojo's the original.
Kanamojo. Yeah,
Mojo,
I've
yeah.
played with Kanamojo on Orisa. Well, he has been, or they have been playing Orisa, and yeah, it's a very good Orisa. Personally, I don't like Orisa. Must be very struggling this season though, as considering Orisa is currently on the ban this week in comp.
Yes, there has been a Kanamojo also for that in Roadhog.
Yes,
Um,
and Winston.
so it's a, and yes, so there's a nice little tank pool there.
Always good to have multiple tanks in your pool. Is there any other heroes you play except for Brigitte?
On support,
Mercy is the
Yeah.
one of the only two supports I enjoy playing.
Moira is the best for the Zergs. Moira will get you basically. If you want to climb, Moira's got a brilliant place to be. As long as you're not flanking or cycling something out of positions, you can get some great value out of Moira. Um, I just find that her kit is immensely limited compared to some of the other support heroes, and she's not interesting to play, but it's like as a healer, but she is still quite comfortably the best, and one who you can get some who you can get some good traction to climb up to quite comfortably with that. Um, I find I enjoy Anna, um, but it's like Anna's one who
I enjoy Anna, but I just don't feel like I have the aim for her.
she requires a lot of technical skill, and but if you utilize her kit well, she is the best support by a long time. With the sleeps she can shut out, the nades you can fight.
Mm.
Um, there is you can get so much value out of from Anna, of which I think you can't get from any other support. Baptiste's kit is nice, but the cooldowns means that you have to really
Manage your abilities.
use them wisely, and especially the mortality, which has been, I think it was nerfed again recently, so it's less oppressive. You make a mistake with that, and a team has so much advantage.
Mm.
I mean, I like his kit is solid, and he does have good kit. But is one of those where if you make a mistake with his kit, a team has so much more fun. You've made a mistake. Um, I wish I could play Lucio, but sadly I can't. And I want to see so many different skills.
I enjoy playing Lucio. I'm not very good at him, but it's having fun that counts. I mean, my support is my worst stats.
Lucio can be played either really super aggressively, or you can go more defensively, like using two protector tanks. Um, and it's like utilize his speed instead. He has like his skill ceiling is a lot higher,
Mm.
um, and it's something which is if you get practice in utilizing it like Anna, his skill ceiling means you can probably get so much traction with that kit.
Oh, it's a late one tonight.
Horizon Zero Dawn better than that, please. Don't let them ruin it.
Traveling to Horizon Lunar Equator.
Hooray!
Initiating launch.
Orisa is usually a strong pick on this meta as well. He's got such great factions that you'd expect him to play probably an Orisa side of Mercy as well. Cypher after the after 2 rounds.
Mm.
He gets no credit.
Ready for battle.
Oh, and Ash. That's a new one tonight. Do like a good Ash. Double turret and double shield. That's an interesting defense. With double main tank, double main healer. Looks like they really want to win this game.
If they can support their tanks well, the Baptiste experts, it can work out quite nicely.
A nice.
And
4,
as long as
3,
as
2,
long as they ensure that
1.
they
Attackers
use
incoming.
they can
Defend
sort
objective
Baptiste
A.
out, like the Warden side quite well.
this. It's interesting that they've set up there when they should have set where the turret is. It appears Trace is just going to go straight to point here.
Space for the bass. Like it looks like they're
And Moira,
worked their way through.
both of the supports have left the main team and gone back to the Tracer on point.
Well, that's they start getting.
A nice way to shut down a Bastion though is always to go dive and just dive where it is.
In a wide position, that's not good for them. You're not getting no option.
Here's what Rissa is.
The real challenge is that making sure that Trace maintains his position. And don't when the ults come in, like try and take the fight and neutralise those ults so it's still a bit of balance. But
Well, Tracer's underneath them at the moment.
get to their position.
Torb's going back with Moira. Fighting on the corridor. This is where Junkrat would thrive normally, but unfortunately,
Trace is playing with focus again and traps taken away. He's working to a point. The Tracer can get a pick or two and start getting a bit more excited because they know he's already
double ult, both DPS ults here. We've used the Molten Core and
they've got both defensive ults there, which is the main worry, though they do have super ults of defense. It looks like they're coming in again. Nevermore also coming in from two meters, but with Trace and Lucio on the shield, they can use pressure on that jungle position.
I tend to use my Lucio ults as defensive ult more than an aggressive one. I like to use it in when I'm in grabs or when ults have happened. Get a nice pick on the Reinhardt would be very nice right now on their behalf. Especially considering he's now facing... Ryan, where was his shield? That is going to shift this fight massively. No shield. It's down to a 1v6. Yeah, they were indeed. That Diva Bomb, play of the game right there, definitely.
60 seconds remaining.
Anyone that you feel has stood out today as a man of the match or woman of the match so far? I feel like to me it's probably would go to...
I would honestly, I would say, judging by the performance of the last two teams, Nevermore was
I was also going to say
enabled enabled a lot of the plays that started getting the picks. Back
Cease your
very
resistance.
they like to dub... Oh, it's a very interesting. I have never fought in that room that they were just fighting in. I can safely say. I've never actually fought to fight a team in here. There we go, there's the Lucio ult.
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Now they've got to go and attack. I mean, can if they match the aggression and put pressure on Eureka, they can get an equal time in standby. It depends on if they can get it picked to swing the fight early. So I think they can take out the Mercy early on the fight.
I can see my house from here. I said I can see my house from here. It's quite fitting. It's in the dark in like the nighttime area at the moment. Nearly. That would be very interesting if they managed to somehow code that into the game. Where like the Earth rotates depending on what time it is in your area.
That would actually be quite handy.
That would be awesome.
They're going for a very straightforward strat by looks with a the pressure on the tank. It could work, especially if someone just throws a shield.
Oh,
Defend
the
objective
one
A.
shield.
But the Orisa has helped. The Orisa has really protected the Emo the entire game.
Definitely.
It's really like kept a lot of what their comeback effects are effective.
Interesting. Going outside. I personally do not like the fight outside. You? How do you feel about the
Very
outside
tanky
fight?
behind. Tracer might be able to get a picture as well.
I feel like she's
That's a
going for the
very
Moira.
interesting Penta, very interesting old Penta to res.
That's the curse of the outside fights. The outside, I love the concept they tried here with the zero gravity or the low gravity. I feel like the fact that sound goes, like, yeah, it makes sense, but I just don't like it.
It can work in your team's favour.
Oh yeah, it can. A lot of people don't expect you to go out that way because it's just not a place people like to go. Oh, Moira's currently been separated from the team by this Tracer, so she's not having a good time right now. But this could still be a win on the fight. This Mercy trapped, yeah.
You guys alive and the Bedouin there as well. If the Junk gets the next pick, I believe Nevermore have won the fight.
Yeah, it appears this is a Nevermore fight, yeah. It's all good. They still have a nice 2-minute cushion time for them to push on the point.
Still got plenty of time to do that. It's the case of getting utilising the nice reset and the sweat of Trunks on the other side of it. Nevermore have one defensive ult, two ults, actually now two defensive ults, and now two attacking ults. They can really swing fast.
They will have all 6 ults for this fight, easily. They shouldn't use all 6, but they might. Zarya is currently giving away her location.
Tracer's close.
Yeah,
The amount of Tracer
definitely. Now that Mei has no ice block, appears Mei is the target of Tracer's choice.
finally comes in for the run, then to get the next pick.
Cease your resistance.
Preferably take out the bongos now, Ryan. That would be your job.
60 seconds.
That was a very unlucky shatter there, I will say. I personally thought 2 of them would have been in it, but clearly not. They must have just gotten behind the shield at the right time.
Mercy's really held his own. Got killed straight from the back, and Orisa's just literally kept everything at arm's length and then just through the bow. A really good contender.
I bet they are so glad that we didn't introduce the hero ban this season. That's a lovely ult there, but it's being cancelled by the Zen ult, so they can't do anything. Nice Diva Bomb. It was.
Pressure on the Orisa as well. Looks like the contributions are getting such a hit.
unfortunately, that concludes tonight's game with Nevermore winning 3-0, giving them 2 wins this season so far and a plus 6 point difference. But interesting. I thought something else would have been play of the game. No doubt, it was still a very good play. It was a nice reptile. Ryan blocking some hefty damage there.
Impressive, if I do say so myself.
Immensely impressive. I think especially tonight, and Rita literally held everything at bay. Overall, a very competitive performance, and hopefully looks like it's making a mark when they eventually face Overwatch.
If you enjoyed this, we'll have another game up on Saturday, where Atomic Fox will be taking on the Red Yorkies at 9 p.m. GMT.